All right, what is up, guys? Well, first of all, if you follow the channel and watch most of the uploads, you've noticed that I've been pretty fucking shitty, at least in comparison to how I usually am with uploads, especially when there's a new game out and whatever. I'm usually uploading like every 2 days, every 3 days, but I've just been having the worst fucking luck as of recent. We'll go through like the most interesting part, the story I'm gonna get into real quick. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I've been sick for a couple days, like very sick. Don't know why, don't know how, but I have been. And then we'll get into the more technical issues I've been having as far as uploading what I want to upload and whatnot. So, this is how it's going to start. I'll start off with the whole sickness thing. So, this happens about 2 or 3 days ago. I wake up, 3 days now. And I'm on my way to work, and I wake up. I gotta go to work at about 8:30, and I wake up at about 7:30 to shower, do all my hygiene stuff, and get dressed and everything. So I wake up, and I'm already like feeling off, and I always do this thing where I'll try to wake up like a couple hours before I have to leave, even no matter what it is. Like say when I went to school, I would always try to wake up like 2 hours before, just because I hate waking up, and as soon as I wake up, I have to do something. I hate that shit. I like preparing for it for at least an hour, 2 hours, is ideal. And, sometimes I wake up even like 5 hours before if I want to play or something. So I'm off. Like, I'm feeling like not very good, but it's manageable. Like, I felt like this and then just like basically woke up, felt like this, and then 1 or 2 hours later, I just like work it off or something. I don't know if it's like a sleep sickness or something like that. I don't even know what to call it. So on my way to work, I was walking to work. It's about like a 15-minute walk usually. I decided to pick up a Monster from the store because, I'm feeling a little bit tired. Get some liquid in my system. Should have just done water. Looking back, I just should have not drank it all. I know when you're sick, you get dehydrated or whatnot, but I will just put up with it, the dehydration part of it. So I'm on my way to work. I get like halfway done with this Monster and realize that it's really not a good idea. So I just throw it away in a trash can on the way there. And I get to work, like an hour or 2 hours pass by. Then, I get to work and like an hour or so pass by. And I'm just sitting there like, fuck, I feel like shit. And I'm working with my coworker, Jay. I look at her, I'm like, listen, I'm acting extremely fucking weird. I was like, I feel awful right now. So if you're wondering why I'm acting weird, I'm not talking whatsoever. That is exactly why I feel fucking awful. She was like, okay, yeah, cool. She even like said some shit about how she kind of feels the same way. She feels like shit. So she was very understanding, but I was going to the bathroom like every like 10 minutes to like look myself in the mirror and like focus on not throwing up. Like every 10 minutes I was going there like not focusing. And then my break comes around and I tell Katie, my manager, I'm like, listen, this is going to sound super weird. I was like, do you know when I go on break? I was like, I feel like shit right now. And I was like, I need like 30 minutes to just like focus on, I don't know, like drinking water, getting something to eat, to try to get over this sickness real quick. She's like, yeah, you can go on a break when Jay gets back. I'm like, awesome. Good looking, G. So I get like half a bagel, put some peanut butter on that bitch, and then drink some water. I only could finish like half a bagel, and I also had some like stomach relief medicine Katie had given me. I do the whole thing, and after I get off my break, I'm like, that wasn't so bad. Wrong, very wrong. About 15 minutes pass, and I realize I made a huge mistake drinking water or eating anything. Like that exacerbated it so much. Like I just could not handle it. And then there was a time where I was working and then like mid me taking someone's order, I was like, fuck, I gotta go to the back. I wasn't saying that, but I was like, hold on 1 second. I was going into the back. Just to like a trash can, to just making sure like I wasn't gonna throw up out in the open. I did that like 3 or 4 times. My general manager noticed. He's like, "Yo, you good? What's up?" I ended up telling him, "Look, I feel like fucking trash right now." He ended up, obliging and saying that he's gonna send me home. I never asked to go home, but you can't keep me there if I'm sick, just in fear of not only me getting coworkers sick, but of me throwing up and getting customers sick. So he ends up sending me home. And like the entire time, I didn't know if I was going to puke. I sure it felt like it, but I'm never sick like this. Like I never throw up. So that's why I was confused. And I really didn't know how to react to it. So then I get home and I'm just laying in bed for like an hour to like 3 hours of me just laying, looking at the ceiling, just like never feeling like this in like the last decade, no joke. I just fucking do not know why I felt so horrible. I could not sleep. That was probably the worst thing because I had to just stay up and deal with that. I could not get to sleep. And around like 4:30. So I had a shift until 5 and I got off work around 1. It was about like 4:30 where I actually started throwing up. And it sucked so bad. After I threw up like 2 or 3 times, I felt a lot better. And then yesterday and the day before, I just had massive headaches the entire time. I guess that was me getting over the sickness. As far as the technicality issues I had with everything as to why I haven't been uploading, I'm good now. But as far as the technicalities go, is why I haven't been able to upload, whether I've been sick or not. And you probably noticed the gameplay on here is from literally PC, Fortnite, and Far Cry 4. My Elgato is fucking shot. My Elgato is like the software does not capture correctly. It's just constantly glitchy. And I kind of chuck it up to being my processor is super shitty. I've got like an i3 something. But I bought a new processor. It's like an i5-4690, I think, not a K. So that should be here in like the next week to where I can get to streaming more video games. Like right now I'm playing Far Cry 4. I'm playing a bunch of different video games. I'm gonna be streaming just playthroughs and whatnot. Not exactly multiplayers, but playthroughs and whatnot, like crazy. Mostly on PC though. And then I'll be back to, like my Call of Duty shit, my uploads on YouTube, which will mostly be like Infinite Warfare, World War II. Probably not Modern Warfare, unless it, for some reason, is a different game, which it's not. So yeah, that's basically my mindset now. I'm feeling better. I'm ready to start uploading. I just gotta wait on that CPU to get here. It's shipped from. Oh, actually, it hasn't even shipped yet. I bought it on Tuesday, and it hasn't even shipped for some fucking reason. Which is pretty annoying. It said it wanted $30 for 2 day shipping. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm paying that much when I can get it for what was that, like $13 a month on Amazon for Prime shipping. So I was like, you're not about to bamboozle me there. There's just no fucking way you're gonna do that to me. So I said, f that. So I'll just have to wait it out. But my idea is to just get a bunch of clips from Infinite Warfare or World War II or both, and combine them with my Modern Warfare clips to create like a Christmas Montage or something, and if I have enough time. But thank you guys for being patient with me. I really appreciate that. All right, bye guys.